the place, I'm nervous as hell. It's probably the biggest group I've anywhere close to I've ever spoken in front of. But I'm gonna shoot from the chest. I'm gonna just keep it 100 up here. So my thought of the day is on acceptance, courage, and comfortability, because I think a lot of us deal with that here. You hear a lot about courage and having courage to change, but that's only one part of it. Acceptance and comfortability are like the other two steps of it. And I say that because I didn't start my change or the process of me changing when I came to Homeboys. I actually tried this back in '07 when I left prison. I decided I wanted to change my life. I went on for about 6.5 years of staying clean, sober, working every day. I had all 3 of my sons living with me. I had my wife, the house, cars. I even ended up with a Mercedes and all this stuff. None of that stuff ever, I still felt like empty the whole time that I was doing that, because I still hadn't accepted like my past and the things that had been done to me, things I've done to others. So like I was never content with any of that stuff, and that's including my kids. Like it was never enough. So I wasn't happy with all of that stuff that I had. So as soon as things got like a little too rough, I ended up relapsing, and I lost like all of that stuff. It took me about a year and some change of just running them up on the streets, using, and dogging my kids out, dogging my wife out, not being there, back hanging with homies, all that stuff, before I decided to make a decision to either get busy living or get busy dying. And I chose to get busy living. So I entered a program, and I did 6 months in that program, and in there, somebody told me that I had a problem with acceptance. And I didn't really understand it, because when you're in treatment, it's kind of like your shelter. You kind of protect it so you feel comfortable in there. And they also told me it was an inside job, and I didn't really understand that either. It wasn't until recently, while like working here, sober, clean, I started going through sober experiences. Like my son is fresh out of camp. We had him working here, and he just ended up quitting and going back out there, and he's going through it right now. And so I'm expecting a call like any day. So it wasn't until I started having these sober experiences that I started understanding acceptance, and that I have no control over people, places, or things. All I can do is control how I react to it, what I do, and I'm choosing to just keep pushing forward and just love him for who he is. Understand that I was at that point at one time, and there's nothing else I can really do. And I know that using, going out running the muck, hanging with homies is not going to be the solution for it. So I'm choosing to just accept the fact that that's what it is. And all I can do is love him and be a father and be there for him when he's ready. And so I'm gonna bring it back to like I said, that's why I say it takes acceptance, courage, and comfortability, because you have to accept your past and the things you've been through and the things you're gonna go through. And then you have to have the courage to do something about it and to change it. And then you have to be comfortable with your decision after you make it, and comfortable in your own skin. And that's my thought of that.
Really?